Welcome everyone to Lubbock, Texas, Jones AT&T Stadium, where the tortillas will be. On first down, here comes this offense. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling?
He's loose. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. And once he found... The Kansas offense returns to the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, that's just kind of frustrating for an offense. You move the ball all the way down.
First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. Now rolling to the left. At the 35, he's open. Off he goes. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's first and 10 from the 40. The give. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, second and 6. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. You don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season, and these teams out...
Headed to the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Jayhawks trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They're trying to get to it. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Jayhawks. Line gets set. First down. Looking to move it through the air. Going to try to get it himself. Really nice job by this sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down with the run. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. They go to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be second and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Looking to pass on second down. He's going to take off. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Now they're going to throw it. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Takes a hit as he fires. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through one quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. To the ground with the back. At the 40, there he goes. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Jayhawks have it with a first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes his man miss. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Jayhawks have pushed it inside the 20. wants to fire on second down. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain.
Man, you cannot coach this to quarterbacks. Hard focus downfield, soft focus around you. As soon as he felt the lane.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Kansas. Well, that didn't necessarily... First down here for the offense. Here we go. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After the misfire, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Buying some time as he moves left. Nice move to keep moving.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every...
The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 45 on his way. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. He leaves it with the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. They're going to run it. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harrison. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Turns it on at midfield. Can anyone catch him? That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
How great is it on offense when you don't just have receivers and running backs that can make plays, but your quarterback can hurt the defense throwing it and running it as well. The speed, the open field running ability, his ability to make people miss, such a unique weapon in college football, and this team's got a guy.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. On the move and looking deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Kansas. And the punt. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about him.
Pulls it in on the right. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. And the stomping. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. They're going to run it. Gets that thing away from the goalpost. He's got 5 out to the 10-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Quarterback adapting. They get to him as he throws. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. As they come to the line, 90 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk! Offense set on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's got it! Touchdown, Jayhawks! They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space.
Yankee blue! Yankee pounds!
They're trying to get some breathing room from deep in their own territory. He fires it out to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And this sophomore quarterback learning when to use his legs to move the chains. On first down from their own 22. Now the play fake. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's got it on the right. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. Breaks the tackle. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last.
Gonna let it fly, and it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. The play-action fake. Dances away from the heat. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They'll throw it on first down. He'll pull it down and run. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to scramble. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Steps away. Powers through the defender. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. It's 1st down from the 11. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Kansas. And the beatdown has ensued.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And, you know,
the Kansas offense returns to the field. How about that block? Running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, Dave.
And the big boys up front doing their job, opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Jukes his way for more. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Looking to throw for it. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. Just has a knack for hitting that move on time. He's out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Makes one man miss. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks. They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again. Quarterback on the move, still looking. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
I mean, you can say that's a quarterback, or you can call him a running back. I mean, goodness gracious, he's dropping back to throw the football. But when he sees a hole, his eyes get big, and he just explodes through it. Everybody's trying to catch him, trying to get to him, just chewing up yards so easily.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. And we have a surprising matchup here today. What an opportunity for an unranked team to win the conference championship and get into the college football playoff with a big upset statement today. As we'll see a squad out. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Get set, get set.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Breaking free at the 35. And the ball to the ground. And the defense jumps on the football.
Well, the defense saw the quarterback keeping the ball, and their eyes lit up trying to get to him to knock that ball away. And as a quarterback, he's got to do a better job on these design runs. He can't afford to keep the ball loose in traffic. He has to hold on tight, keep that ball close to his body. They're going to turn it over every time.
And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. Jukes past the defender, he's in the clear. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it at the 35.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the marker.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short game.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Using his legs here. It's a fumble. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes off.
The Kansas offense is back out there now. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. It's an option look. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Gets into space at the 50. Big gain across midfield. They'll spot it down near the 30.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
And the Jayhawks line up on 1st and 10 now.
Gringo, Gringo. Spire.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes the defender miss. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Gonna run it. It's Morrison. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time?
Here we go.
Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. Great move there. Breaks loose at the 45. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. He lets it go on the move. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. The Jayhawks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
Yeah, and everybody's covered downfield. The defense is done.
And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown in their last possession. On first down, it's play action. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. He's found some room at the 45. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30. 1st and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the move, looking deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
What a great route here by this tight end on 3rd down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on 3rd down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got 1st and goal.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's caught. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
The Kansas offense is back out there now. And with time quickly fading here before halftime, wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive at this point. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll be brought down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. New center down to the offense. 1st and 10.
Let's go!
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first.
He's got room looking for the end zone. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red. Touchdown, Kansas. Will take the lead in the 2nd half.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And they'll run it into the end zone, so they go up by a touchdown here.
Well, we know this quarterback is a threat throwing the football. Here he uses his legs to get this 2-point conversion. Nice ball.
Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
This is such a big-time play by this quarterback, and it's every defensive coordinator's nightmare, trying to cover everybody in the passing game, and then the quarterback make.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Finds room at the 30. Making people miss. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And looking to throw now on 1st down. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Here's the second down play. Using his legs, it's Morrison. Crucial third down play right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's looking to scramble. In the clear at the 25. Keeper for the first down and more. Touchdown, Kansas. This offense is still clicking. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. We'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? He's escaping the pocket now. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's got it near the end zone. No stop. First down here for this offense.
Black 24. Black 24. Pound 55 weak.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. Get some space around the 30. Great move in the open field. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal.
Get set. Get set.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. The delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Second and goal for the offense. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
On the ready.
Offense facing second and goal.
Listen. Cricket. Ready.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket now. Touchdown, Jayhawks. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
29 Philly. 2-0.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Looks like he's going to run it. Finding some room at the 25. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. The Jayhawks are in the red zone.
Ringo. Ringo. Come on.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
The sack sets up second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He's got it for a big gain. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to the College Football Playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. That sack makes it second down and forever.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Catch made wide open way downfield. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Kansas. The Kansas offense is back out there now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback keeps it here. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense. But they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Extending the play now. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Jayhawks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. Will he score here? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks. So the quarterback says, I'll do this myself. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Brought down at the 1-yard line. First and goal, Kansas.
The Jayhawks hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Kansas. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This defense is reeling now. First down and goal. Touchdown, Jayhawks. This offense really clicking. First down. How aggressive will it be? And the back gets the football. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
First and goal, Kansas.
Well, Kirk, Kansas has the lead here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Trying to run it, it's Morrison. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
On the ready. 6-9-1. Gators far. Clear.
Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown. line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take off here. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
At the 41-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Looking for a gap. It's Morrison. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Jayhawks. Still no answer. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Aiming for the end zone. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him...
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down. Looking to throw the football. Going for a big play downfield. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Jayhawks. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? He's free around the 15. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
And tackled there by the defense. That gain sets up a third down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Man, on your own side of the field,